Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at some accessories for your Dremel tool. Okay, so welcome back to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, how about hitting that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified of any future videos that I produce, whether it be tool review, accessory reviews, DIY projects, trips I take, whatever the case. I'm sure you'll enjoy it and you'll get notified when you ring that bell. Anyway, so today we're going to be reviewing a Harbor Freight Warrior brand 276-piece rotary tool accessory kit. This is item number 62440 and it retails for $19.99. And you can use a 20% off or a 25% off coupon on this. Being the Warrior brand, it's perfectly okay. Now, Harbor Freight calls it rotary tool. Well, rotary accessory kit, but Harbor Freight calls them rotary tools. You could call it a Dremel tool, whatever you want, but it'll fit your Dremel tool, no problem at all. This rotates up to, well, they recommend up to 20,000 RPMs, has a 1/8 shank, so it'll fit most rotary tools out there. And they compare this to the Stalwart M55073 at $29.99. And let me tell you right off the bat, I would suggest you go get the Stalwart. Honestly, right off the bat. I don't like to be negative, and I don't like to give negative reviews. I generally tell you the pros and cons, and I'll tell you the pros and cons of this, but it has so many more cons, I would just say skip it outright, honestly. I know I'm cutting this short, I'm cutting right to the heart of it, but this is so bad that you will be amazed how bad it is. I'm going to tell you my experience with it, and I'm going to tell you a few little things about it, but it's really quite horrible. So anyway, so I don't get it wrong, I printed out their description, and I'll put it up on the screen for you so you can read it as well. But I'm going to read to you the description and tell you how laughable this is. And I'm going to take it off of here off the screen so it's not so bright and messes up the camera. But it says, this set of rotary tool accessories has everything you need to cut, carve, grind, sand, and polish wood and metal. Laughable. Each accessory is designed to fit most high-speed rotary tools. The rotary tool accessory kit includes a handy display case for easy identification and organization. That's okay. Craftsmen and hobbyists alike can make the most out of the rotary tool with these accessories. Not likely. Then it says, bullet points. Grind, shape, and smooth. Not going to happen, buddy. A full set of grinding and sanding wheels. Yeah, they look like it, but they're not. Slice through metal, plastic, and masonry. That is laughable. With an assortment of cut-off wheels and fiberglass reinforced cutting disc. Drill, ream, and deep burr with a collection of cutter burrs, diamond burrs, and drill bits. Clean and polish with brass, nylon, and stainless steel wheel brushes. Again, a joke. I will tell you the reason I got this, and the reason I'm so down on it. I have a couple of rotary tools, okay? I have this little one, and I have another one, an electric one by Black & Decker. So it's not like I'm a real snob or anything like that. I don't have a Dremel, and I'm not like a Dremel snob. I have Black & Decker, which everybody pretty much admits it's not it's not a high-end tool, okay? It's just your average run-of-the-mill tool, closer to the bottom end. It's not very expensive. And I have had their accessories for a long time. And I'll show you right here. I have a whole accessory kit that I bought from them. I've had this for, I don't know, 15 years or so, and I've used it for many different things. And you can see here, these grinding wheels, stones, have really been used and abused. You can see how the rubber has stuck to this one, the metal flakes have stuck to this one. I've really used them for what they're intended for and beyond. So I've gotten a definite use out of them. They've been very good to me. But they're starting to show wear and tear. And I thought to myself, you know what? Before they go out completely on me, maybe I should buy another set as a backup. So that was the whole reason I went out to get this. Well, I went out to get those, and I looked around, and you look at the Black & Decker ones, and for a small amount of accessories, maybe 10, 20 accessories, it was around $30 or so. Very expensive. You look at the Dremel ones, and they're in the 60 to 100 range. They're outrageous what they charge for their accessories. And I thought, wow, that's a whole heck of a lot. I could buy an entire tool for that. That's just way too pricey. So I started hunting around. So I looked at Harbor Freight, and they have a lot of little different ones. Again, 10, 20 tools, whatever. But I said, you know what? $276, if I'm going to invest my money, I may as well get an entire kit that has everything I need and should last me for a while. Now, I know what you're saying. Harbor Freight is known for not being that great. And I agree. And I said, you know what? Harbor Freight is not known for being that great. But so is Black & Decker. So I said, I'm going to put the bar real low. The Black & Decker has lasted me all these years, and it's a low-end, tool and accessories. So if Harbor Freight comes up anywhere near half or 3/4 as good as the Black & Decker, I'll be satisfied. For $20, I got 276 tools. No problem. I'll be happy. Well, I set the bar too high, apparently. Half or 3/4 of Black & Decker was way too high for them. I will tell you honestly. Let me open this up, and I'll show you right here. The only cool thing about this is that it has a nice accessory case, which is probably the only part I'm going to keep out of all this. But anyway, look at this right here. You see these two? They were both the same tool at one point. These two stones, well, this is not a stone, this is a stone. These were the same at one point. This is the shank. This is all that's left of this one. I used this stone, the other one, the twin of this one, to grind open this brass fitting. This, I used it to grind open a brass fitting. Brass, a very soft metal. It's not like it's steel, brass. This went into here, and it was like watching a cartoon. It disappeared. It's like, ew, and this is what came out. I put it in, and that's what came out. Nothing left. And I didn't even finish it. This just disappeared, grinding away at this, a soft metal. And they say you could cut through steel and other things? Are you joking? This is the worst. The only thing I would say these tools are good for is plastic. That's it. Not brass, not copper, not steel, not pot metal, not anything at all. I'll give you a couple of other examples. Look at these other little brushes. I used these brushes one time and one time only. Oh, this was a one-time thing also. One time. One time and one time only. I used this to try to deburr. I don't know if it was this or something else. I think I was trying to deburr it. Look how it mangled that brush. I mean, mangled it. It was a nice looking brush when I started. Look at this. Look at the way that got mangled. I tried putting it inside it just to deburr it. It is useless one time, and it is a throwaway. It is garbage. So this stuff looks okay. It looks pretty in the case. It looks nice. You figure, oh, I'm set. I'm good. I got a lot of stuff I can use here. One time only. All these things are one-time use. That is the only thing I can say for them. One-time use. Let's see this one. Yeah. Here we go. No, not this one. Now, this one was wider. This one also was like the brass one. This one was wide like the brass one. Look how it got completely crushed when I just put it inside of something. That shouldn't happen. It should not be that bad. It should not be a one-use thing. I started trying to use one of these little flapper things, and it started getting so messed up I stopped. So I would say I finished the project using my old Black & Decker stuff. But foolishly enough, I bought these a while back, like most people will, and you buy it and you put it away. And it went past the 90 days. So I'm stuck with it. But the only place this belongs is in the garbage, honestly. A one-time use only tool, that is a throwaway. I mean, that is like, I mean, 20 bucks is outrageous. I mean, this is a $5 tool set. That's as far as I would go. So the only thing I intend to use this for in the future is for grinding or cleaning up plastic. That's the only thing that it might survive 2 or 3 times. But on any kind of metal or wood, it'll just destroy it completely. Now, I know this is a rather negative review, but I'm trying to save you guys, okay? I'm trying to save you guys the aggravation and the negative experience that I had. So I'm telling you the outright truth. This is the truth. You have it right here in front of you. And this is the shank that belongs to the clone of this one. And that's all that's left, the shank, nothing more. So whatever stone material they put into this is just, it's not really a stone. I would say it's just stone dust glued together because it just disintegrated the minute it touched the metal. So all I can say is, Harbor Freight, shame on you. This is the worst product anybody could possibly put out. For a couple of bucks more, you could have made it into a decent product. Black & Decker can do it. Why can't you? From now on, instead of spending 20 bucks on this, I would go out and buy the Stalwart, or I'll get the Black & Decker one and pay the extra $10, $15, because I know those will last me. This is a throwaway. Use it once, throw it away, forget about it. So, you know, I hope you learned something from it. I hope I saved you guys some money by, you know, showing you the truth and honesty about this terrible, terrible product. Don't buy it. Save yourself the money and the aggravation. So, hope you learned something. I hope you benefited from the video. Hit that like button if you did. Hit that subscribe and that bell so you get notified for any future products or videos that I put out, and that I can either, save you money or steer you in the right direction. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Any questions, comments, whatever, put them in the comments below. Talk to you later. Bye-bye for now.